this week on Council Bluffs News, Blink. The city reveals a plan to provide citywide outdoor wireless internet that will be free to everyone in Council Bluffs. A closer look. A forum is open to the public to help decide who to vote for in next month's city council elections. And Donna Shupner joins us to talk about this weekend's chili cook-off in our in-studio interview. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt. Wireless internet is available at a number of public places around town, and now thanks to a partnership among numerous local organizations, Council Bluffs may soon have the largest free Wi-Fi internet network in the United States. October 15th, a press conference is held to reveal the network and a tentative time frame on installation. The word excited can at times be overused.
So excited to be here, so excited to see so many people interested in our project.
But with an announcement that will make Council Bluffs a front runner, the word seems to fit.
Today I'm very excited to be here to help introduce what is likely going to be the largest Wi-Fi network in the United States.
In short, the unveiling of Blink Bluffs Community Wi-Fi is exciting.
Today is a culmination of a whole bunch of work by a lot of people that care about Council Bluffs.
Thursday, October 15th, a press conference is held at the Charles E. Lakin campus to announce phase one of a multi-phase project that will end with most parts of Council Bluffs having access to outdoor wireless internet.
One of the reasons we're doing this is the Council Bluffs school system has provided computers to all the students, and we want them to be able to access those computers when they're at home at night doing homework.
Some people, like me, have a noisy home at times and need somewhere quiet we can go do our homework, and it'll be nice to be able to go to our yard and do some homework.
The idea and planning behind Blink has been going on for quite some time.
The initial conversations were a long time ago where people started saying, can we really do this?
The answer to that, yes. But laying the foundation for citywide projects is rarely a quick process.
We needed to hire contractors to do the implementation of the equipment. We needed to design a strategic plan of how we're going to roll it out.
As far as paying for the installation and use of the new network, that's something local residents may like the most.
No tax dollars are being spent on this. It's all from partners, and we've got a long-range plan to support it without taxpayer dollars.
Even though Blink is up and running, it's only currently available in specific locations, also known as phase one of the project. It will, however, be spread throughout the city as more phases are completed, a process that may take several years.
Phase two, which will yet come active this year, will finish out the north side of Broadway.
Once all phases are complete, the network will cover more than 20 square miles and will be available to over 40,000 people.
We will be, when it's all finished, have the largest free Wi-Fi connection in the United States. So Council Bluffs is really out leading here.
The excitement for it reaches far and wide, from students that can use it to help with homework, or maybe just to help with cell phone data.
Some kids like to go over data with their cellular stuff, so then like the Wi-Fi will actually give them a chance to actually not go over data, but still get to access to stuff that they usually do at school or at home.
One thing's for certain, Blink brings excitement to Council Bluffs.
I think that it will show the city's progressive. I think that it will attract new business. I think it will attract new residents. And so, again, it can be a game changer for the city.
The fact that we are proving to ourselves and to the world we really can do this is a great step forward.
Now, the Blink Wi-Fi network is not meant to replace your in-home internet, so don't call your provider and cancel it just yet. The network is designed to be used outdoors all the way to your doorstep. Phase 2 of the project is still being worked on and is scheduled to be completed this fall. CBTV 17 is the proud media partner for this project. To see a video produced by CBTV 17 detailing the Blink network and to find more information on Blink, Visit blinkwifi.org. Oktoberfest makes its way to the area. The celebration takes place on Saturday, October 17th at Mount Crescent Ski Resort. Attendees are able to enjoy the event inside or outside the lodge with bag games and zip lining outdoors and food, music, and beer indoors. The event gives attendees a fun event and a chance to try something new.
A lot of the people that came out for Oktoberfest didn't even know we had a zip line, so they decided to try out the zip line, and so they kind of got to experience both sides of something that's going on today, and they just loved it.
This is the second year Mount Crescent has held Oktoberfest, and Chris tells us that next year they're thinking about extending the hours and adding another band. If you'd like to go zip lining at Mount Crescent, it's open Wednesday through Sunday, and more details are available at skicrescent.com. And the fall celebration continues around the area. In news around the Bluffs, Bluffs Downtown and Shock Top team up for a day to bike around Council Bluffs and try some samples of beer. The Shocktober bike ride takes place on Saturday, October 17th. After registering, participants dressed in Halloween costumes ride to designated stops and sample Shock Top beer. The event also provides nice weather and a unique bike ride.
I've never been on one like this before. So it's so far fun, and we're only on the first stop. I can't imagine it to be anything but funner from here on out.
In total, the ride for bicyclists was 12 miles long. The event is the last scheduled event Bluffs Downtown will hold this year. A relatively new celebration returns to Council Bluffs. Saturday, October 17th, Archaeology Day takes place at the Western Historic Trail Center. For the day of celebrating discovery, the Trail Center has displays covering the Native American culture around the area. Games are on hand for kids. Atlatl throwing is also taking place while documentaries are on display.
We want to educate people on, what archaeology is, why we do archaeology, and how to get involved. And also, we want to have hands-on activities for the kids so that they can see that it's not just something you read about in a textbook. It's something you can actually identify with.
International Archaeology Day began in 2011 and is typically celebrated on the third Saturday of October. This is the second year the Western Historic Trail Center has taken part. And wrapping up news around the Bluffs, a new business holds a grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony. Thursday, October 15th, Mark's Smoke and Barbecue holds the ribbon cutting inside Mall of the Bluffs. Attendees share congratulations and sample food. Mark's Smoke and Barbecue first opened for business in August, but owners Mark and Barbara Mulkey say this event makes it feel official.
The long-term goal, just to be able to sit back and watch our kids take this over and us just watch how it grows.
Mark's Smoke and Barbecue is located on the north side of the food court in Mall of the Bluffs. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, choosing candidates. A city council forum is held, allowing people to get a better idea on who they'd like to vote for in next month's elections. And Donna Shupner joins us in studio to talk about the upcoming chili cook-off. We'll be right back.
And they wanted to bring awareness to issues that these service people were having when they were returning home.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the convention center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
I wouldn't have been at this ceremony if I hadn't been at this ceremony first. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of U.S. high school students aren't making it to graduation. And every one of us, every parent, every friend, and neighbor, has the responsibility to provide the support and encouragement they need to make it through. Because we all need to see a lot more of these pictures.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
"7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt, joined in studio by Donna Shupner, the events coordinator at the 100 block. Donna, thank you for joining us again here in studio today.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
And this weekend on the 100 block is a chili cook-off. Can you talk a little bit about what that is?
Sure. We partner, or the event is for the Sounds of Freedom. It's a nonprofit group that raises funds for local veterans.
And Sounds of Freedom, when did they start, or what was their whole mission?
Well, they started, it was 2 moms from Bellevue whose sons were both in the Army, and they wanted to bring awareness to issues that these service people were having when they were returning home. So a lot of their mission is to educate people as to the issues that these people have.
And they're the beneficiary of all the proceeds from the chili cook-off this year?
Correct, yeah.
And when choose a kind of an organization to get the proceeds, how does that happen?
We hooked up with them about 3 years ago, and they've just been such a great partner, and people really want to support veterans, so it's just been a great partner to have.
So this isn't the first event that you've partnered with them for?
Right, this is the 3rd time we've had the chili cook-off, and the proceeds go to them.
And in years past, how has the chili cook-off gone?
Great. People really enjoy it. It's just a perfect fall thing to do. Watch some football, travel down the 100 block to each of the 7 locations, try some chili, and maybe have a cocktail or 2.
And typically you have it kind of later in the fall, kind of like we're going to have it this weekend on Saturday, just because it's kind of the perfect setup with the weather where it's not too cold yet, but still warm enough to be outside.
We want the weather to be nice enough that people will go outside and travel from place to place. But of course, chili is kind of a fall type food, comfort food.
Oh, it's so delicious, especially when it's cold. But what are some of the businesses that are involved with this?
Glory Days and Barley's, Teas, 1892, Broadway Bar, Hounds, and Rodeo.
And then how did this chili cook-off all come together this year?
Well, Elizabeth and I worked together, and people will purchase their tickets at Barley's for $10, and there will also be raffle tickets, and they could purchase a cup, and that will enable them to get $2 draws of domestic beers.
And then if people want more details about the event, where's somewhere they can go to?
You bet. They can go to Facebook and the 100 block page.
All right, Donna, thank you for joining us in studio once again.
You bet.
Stay tuned. More Council Bluffs news coming up right after the break.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course. This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
3 seats are up for grabs on the Council Bluffs City Council. The top 6 candidates for those positions participate in an open forum put on by the Council Bluffs Chamber of Commerce, addressing their views on topics that impact the city and give voters a better idea of who to vote for in next month's elections. It's election season in Council Bluffs, and these folks are looking for a seat on the City Council. Tuesday, October 13th, candidates for 3 City Council seats take part in an open forum at the Council Bluffs Public Library.
We wanted to give the 6 candidates for City Council an opportunity to answer questions to the community.
In front of a packed house, questions are asked by a panel about why candidates are running for City Council and what their qualifications are.
Well, we talked a little bit about infrastructure questions, some economic development questions, public safety, all the things that a council would have to deal with.
For those in attendance, the event seems to have gone well.
I thought we had a good forum. All the candidates seemed to be up on the issues.
Current council members Nate Watson, Lynn Brannigan, and Sharon White are currently running for re-election.
I worked very hard.
Meanwhile, newcomers Meg Youngblood, John Burns, and Roger Sandow are running for those same seats.
Public safety is huge, as I said.
Forums like these are the platforms that allow these candidates to inform the community.
Oh, I think these forums are very important so people get an idea of how these people stand on different issues. After all, you're going to be voting for them to do what you hope is right for the next 4 years.
On this night is the voices of 6 candidates that are mostly heard. But come November, the voice of public opinion will be put to a vote, deciding who will be the next to serve on the Council Bluffs City Council.
Oh, I believe voting is important. That's the only way you can have any control over any of your parts of government.
It's extremely important that we have qualified individuals on the council that can make informed decisions that are for the best interests of all of Council Bluffs.
I think we're in a much better place now.
Voting for City Council takes place on November 3rd. Officials are stressing the importance of voting and encourage a large turnout at the polls. The Iowa West Foundation announced its second cycle of grants for 2015. Nearly $7 million was handed out to 22 organizations. Among some of the grants were $2 million towards the development of the Mid-America Center, $1 million towards Riverfront Park development, nearly $375,000 to the STARS Scholarship Program, and $300,000 to Lewis Central's Children's Mental Health Program. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, there are some furry friends at the Midlands Humane Society that love to go home with you. Meet them in our Pets of the Week. And we get a look at this week's events calendar.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Always lock it up.
Get your ass out. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatch Mills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. We're going to start off with Raffy today, file number 17617, who came in as a stray about 4 weeks ago. He's a neutered male. He's just a sweet dog, about 3 years old, we're guessing, and he is very playful. He's very timid, so it takes him a while to warm up to you, but he is a great dog. Again, this is Raffy, file number 17617. This beautiful senior guy is Joey. He's file number 17251, and he is a great dog. He's great with children, great with other dogs. Sadly, his owner brought him in because he did not want him anymore. Joey is a senior dog. He is 12 years old. We did have a tumor removed. It looks like to be a fatty tumor, so all is good there. He's healing nicely. Joey's a great dog and would love a wonderful home to live out his golden years. Joey's file number is 17251. This adorable little calico is named Keisha. She's between 8 months and 12 months old, and her file number is 16289. She was found as a stray out by Jimmy John's on East Broadway, but she is a very good cat and very tame and very sweet. Again, this is Keisha, 16289. This little cuddle bug is named Matt. His file number is 17455, and he's a great little cat. He gets along with other cats. He's been in a cat colony with 2 adult cats. He's about 12 months old. He's a really nice, gentle cat. His file number again is 17455. And if you're interested in any of the animals that you've seen on TV today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Now time for our weekly events calendar. The Harvest Festival takes place at 3B Farms on Saturday, October 24th and Sunday, October 25th. Attendees will be able to enjoy hay rides, a corn maze, pumpkin patch, a playground, and more. More information is available at 3bfarms.com. The Hitchcock Nature Center hosts the Enchanted Forest. It takes place on Sunday, October 25th from 1 to 3. Families can dress in Halloween costumes and walk on a special themed trail that includes pumpkin painting, apple bobbing, and refreshments. The cost is $10 per family, and more details are available at potcoconservation.com. Halloween at Chanticleer takes place on October 30th. Events begin at 9:30 and will feature an appearance by Dracula, as well as a costume contest with awards going out to various categories. The cost to attend is $20 and can be purchased at draculachanticleer.bpt.me. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV is always looking for your feedback. You can send questions or comments to cbtv@iwcc.edu. Call 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Harper-Blunt.